Hello guys, what's going on, man? Yeah, today's a nice cloudy day to ride, man. Yeah. So yeah guys, today's motovlog I'm going to talk about fast bikes, man. Fast and powerful ballsy bikes, like we all like them. So yeah, today's topic is about I mean, do newer bikes really get any faster? I mean, are they really getting like as fast as all those reviews, you know, make them seem to be? You know what I mean? I know every year a new bike comes out, or every 3-4 years they talk about a 30 horsepower increase, a 40 horsepower increase, all this stuff, but what are the actual numbers, you know, comparing those speeds to the like a 10-year-old bike? You know what I mean? Let's say a 2005 Yamaha R1, how much slower it is compared to the 15? Damn, people don't know what they're doing on the streets out here. So you know, how much slower is a 2005 R1 compared to a 15? You know what I mean? These are the kind of numbers that I wanna see. You know what I mean? And it's kind of a mix of both. You know, I want those kind of numbers for street and also for track. You know what I mean? And how much? I mean, how much did the lap times, you know, increase from 2005 to 15 on this specific bike? You know, those kind of numbers. Because in my opinion, honestly, like between, let's say, let me take an example, just between like 600, no, 1000 is too much easier. Like a 10-year-old 1000 and another one that came out today. You know what I mean? How much faster is the newer one? I mean, raw horsepower is probably much faster, you know. And sometimes when you have an old bike and you jump on a newer bike, it just feels more powerful, you know what I mean? It's gonna feel more powerful because it's a new engine. And engines, the more you beat them up, the more they lose power. Because you know, power decreases over time. You know, that's a fact. So if let's say there's a brand new 2005 bike that you get from somewhere, I don't know, some guy that has it, broke it in, has 1500 miles on it and doesn't ride it much, and compared to a brand new 2015 bike, I'm not saying I know, I mean, this motovlog is all about questions, man. I mean, I don't know, but what I'm feeling is, honestly, bikes are not getting that much faster. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you put a great rider on a 10-year-old bike compared to a okay rider on today's bike, of course the experienced rider is going to beat the new bike any day. You know what I mean? Because the power difference is really not that much. You know what I mean? And it's all about the skills and the balls it takes for you to twist that throttle. You know what I mean? But on the same two riders with the same levels, with the same skill, the one on the newer bike is probably going to take it because it's got more like electronics, power, and stuff. It's not necessarily lighter, you know, even though they make them seem like they're super light and stuff. It's just they're just changing the designs. You know, today's bikes are not that much lighter than yesterday's bikes, honestly. If you look at the numbers, look at the 2005 R1, look at the specs compared to the 2015 R1, same specs. You will see the weight difference is not that much. So honestly, I don't know where they're finding the improvements. Yeah, it's surely in the engine, more power, you know what I mean? But yeah, I want to find out if there's actually a place there. I wish those reviews will compare like older bikes to newer bikes, you know what I mean? So we see how far we've come, honestly. I mean, if one of you reviewers out there can, like professional reviewers can do it, man, that would be great, man. Because I want to see how much those bikes have evolved, you know, in the last 10 years. You know what I mean? Like power and speed-wise, especially. Like 0 to top, 0 to 100s, you know, stuff like that. Things that matter. Because I know on the racetrack, newer bikes are not any faster on the racetrack. You know, even when you look at MotoGP, World Superbike, on each track they go, that track record has been there for like 3, 4, 5 years, you know what I mean? So if those bikes have not gotten any faster on the track, I mean, the track is different, you know, there's a lot of factors, you know. In MotoGP, for example, they limit the power on those MotoGP bikes because, simple reason, the race tracks are outdated compared to today's bikes. You know, most trucks out there are 20, 30, 40, some are even longer, you know, year-old trucks. And every year bikes get faster and get more powerful and take corners faster. You know what I mean? These are all things you gotta look into. So that's why they limit MotoGP riders, you know, to a certain top speed, you know what I mean? Because they don't want them to kill themselves, you know what I mean? Because when that truck was designed, they did not expect bikes to be that fast today, you know what I mean? So that's why the officials in the races, you know, they set limits, you know, you cannot go past that kind of horsepower. And if you have to get that horsepower, you have to have the electronics to keep it controlled, you know, because to be honest, today's trucks are too small for today's bikes, you know what I mean? You know, you can pick up a stock 1000cc and a pro rider might ride the shit out of that bike, but he can go a lot faster if he had a bigger track, you know what I mean? Because like I said, these are old trucks with bikes that can't handle them. I mean, the trucks can't handle the bikes, you know what I mean? The bikes are too much for today's trucks. So that's why they keep changing trucks, you know what I mean? But the newer trucks get bigger because they know the bikes have the balls to, you know, to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Guys, let me know what you think. I mean, I was just thinking about this thing. I'm like, you know what, I need to make a vlog out of this because it just doesn't make sense, you know. Whenever I'm watching those races, they're talking about, you know, this lap record has been there since like, you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. I'm like, dude, we got fucking Marc Marquez out here breaking like fucking records and shit, going fast as fuck. He's the fastest guy you've ever seen in MotoGP, you know what I mean? And yet those records are not going down. So what's going on? And then I started looking into where it comes out, you know, MotoGP restrict power and, you know, top speed. So, you know, because the trucks are not made to handle those kind of speeds. So that I understand. But the street bikes on paper are totally faster on paper. They're probably faster top end because that's where the newer bikes get the older bikes. Because the older bikes, like 10-year-old bikes, they don't get to 186 or 187 as fast as today's bikes. So and that has everything to do with horsepower. But actual, like overall, like, you know, suspension. Because listen, 20 years ago, people were dragging knee just as hard as today, people are doing it today. So that's not even a matter of newer bike. That's a matter of, you know, aftermarket suspension and stuff like that. So, you know, there people were running all-ins and stuff like that 10 years ago. So honestly, yeah, guys, let me know. I mean, I think that's a pretty interesting subject, you know what I mean? Did bike get any faster, you know? I mean, riders haven't gotten any faster. I mean, they might have gotten new techniques to handle the speeds of the new bikes, you know, because now new bikes can take corners so much faster than older bikes. You have to adjust your riding style, you know. You know, before you were going in the turn with your knee, now you go in the turn with your upper body. God damn, there's a trooper over there. Oh man, my lens splitting days are over. So yeah, guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think, and if you think newer bikes are honestly that much faster, you know, because I really don't think so. Like I said, that example, if you put an experienced rider on an older bike, he can keep up with a new bike any day, you know, because he knows how to open that throttle and he knows how to control that bike at high speeds, you know. And most guys out there think like going fast on the highway or whatever, it doesn't require any skills. It's different. Straight line drag racing doesn't. But on the highway, lane splitting, taking turns, going 120, 130, that takes fucking skills. But I mean, try to get on the 1000, open that throttle wide open and try to hit some high-speed sweepers. Alright, we're gonna see what you're all about. So yeah, guys, I mean, yeah. You know, let me know in the comment section what you think, and you know, if you're not riding, man, get the fuck out and ride. You know what I mean? If you've been trying to get a motorcycle and I don't know what's keeping you, your lazy ass don't want to get a job, get a fucking second job, okay? Stop partying, stop wasting money, save money to get yourself a goddamn bike, man, so you can get out here and enjoy, man. Alright, guys? Alright, man, this is Afrorider. I'm out. Alright? Ride safe out there and have fun. Peace.